Gary Chapman wrote a book with a simple premise that has really resonated with a lot of people. It's called The 5 Love Languages, and I like it because it's a very simple way to improve your relationships. It's not about psychoanalyzing or complicated techniques. It's about just learning to love your spouse in the way they like to be loved. Now, this book was not research-backed initially, but it struck such a chord with people that his books have become immensely popular. It's a #1 New York Times bestseller. The principles in this book really can apply to any type of relationship. I've enjoyed using them with teenagers, families, and the couples I've worked with. And my husband even had to take a survey at his work so that his boss knew how to show him appreciation in the way that he liked. Chapman's basic premise is that each person has a natural preference for how they like to give and receive love. He calls this preference a primary love language. And what that means is that the way an individual expresses or understands or receives love may fall into one of 5 categories. The first one is words of affirmation. So this is things like praise, saying I love you, giving compliments, or verbally expressing care. The second love language is physical touch. This can include sex, but it isn't limited to that. A toddler may enjoy roughhousing, teenagers may like a squeeze from the side, a friend may appreciate a hug, or a coworker may like a high five or a pat on the back. The third love language is gifts. This is not usually about materialism, but more often it's sentimentality. People appreciate something concrete to remind them of the other's love for them. The fourth one is acts of service, doing something for the other person, like cleaning their car or packing their lunch, helping them with a difficult project, etc. The fifth love language is quality time, spending time together. Now, obviously, people often like to give and receive love in multiple ways. They aren't just limited to a single method. The premise of Gary Chapman's book is that people have a primary love language, and they may not realize that the way they like to give love might not be the way the other person likes to receive it. So say that I like to give and receive sentimental little gifts, and I may spend a lot of time thinking about and creating these gifts, but my husband isn't really into stuff. His primary love language is quality time. So even if I put a ton of effort into a card or a gift, he may not really feel that expression of love from me in a strong way. But don't worry if you and your significant other have different primary love languages. Just like spoken languages, we can learn to speak new languages or translate as needed between the 2 different languages. So if your husband's love language is quality time, instead of buying him a gift for his birthday, you set up the babysitters and plan a special date, get some alone time away from the kids. The simple change that Gary Chapman suggests is that, #1, we find out what our and others' primary love language is, and 2, we make attempts to show love to them in a way that they like to receive it, instead of the way that's easiest for us to give. The 5 Love Languages has a pretty cool website where you can take a survey to find out what your love language is, and you can encourage the people around you to take it too, so you can find out what your child or husband or employee's love language is. And that way you can show them love and appreciation in the way that they like to receive it. So check out the link in the description below. This isn't a sponsored link or anything like that. It's just a website that I've found to be helpful. Thanks for watching, and if you liked this video, please like, comment, or subscribe. Take care. Hi everyone! I'm excited to announce that my Udemy course, Change Your Brain, is now live. So this is a 2-hour intensive course that goes into the ways that you can change your brain chemistry without medication. So these are very practical skills that have been shown through research to improve mental health and combat depression, anxiety, and other mental illnesses. In this course, I teach the practical application of neuroplasticity, which is the emerging field of science showing that our brains are flexible and changeable throughout our entire lives, that our brains can actually change their structure, function, and chemistry by how we think and how we act. And this course teaches 10 simple ways that you can improve your mental health by activities that take only a couple minutes every day. So I've created this course because this is fundamental information that I think everyone should have access to. So please take a look at it. The link is in the description. It's on udemy.com, and I'm including a coupon code. If you'd like to take the course for free, just send me a private message and I'll give you a code. So check it out. Thanks and take care.